Good morning, Buttercup. We were watching Turning Red last night, and I feel like Turning Red is a very underrated movie. One of the central themes that really stuck out to me last night was how we cut away pieces of ourselves in order to feel normal, in order to be liked, in order to feel like we're being respectful. Especially for a lot of us who were made to feel in charge of our parents and our grown-ups' behaviors. A lot of us chased approval for God, most of our lives, because at some point, somewhere, we were told who we were naturally was not going to be accepted. Some of us were even told that who we were naturally went against how we were raised. It was hurting people. So we turn away from how we feel and who we are, and we try to assimilate. We try to fit in because there's protection in fitting in. When we grow up after a lifetime of trying to fit in, we don't feel right. But one of the other messages of Turning Red, which is just as important, is that there's always one. And like in the movie, some people choose to fit in and find their way that way. They can still make a good life and live a good life, even though they cut that piece away from themselves. But for some of us, cutting that piece away from ourselves is vital. It's necessary. It's what makes our heart beat. So we do have to turn away from how we were raised. We do have to turn away from our conditioning and what we've chosen to believe about ourselves. We do sometimes have to lean on the people around us to support us in being ourselves, to remind us that, hey, you're not bad. Hey, you're great. Hey, those quirky, weird things you don't like about yourself is what makes me love you. And as important as the friendships were in Turning Red, her choosing to accept herself and choosing to accept that the women before her didn't go that way was the biggest step. Even at the end, when she's met with her ancestor and she's like, am I going to regret this? She's still worried that going her own way is going to be bad because no one's ever done it before. But she did it, and you're doing it too. May we all be courageous enough to be ourselves in a world that tells us that's wrong. Have a great day, Buttercup.